YouTube-a-doo, what up? I am getting ready to go race some remote control sailboats on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. because I have the freedom to do it. When would I ever go to race remote control sailboats on a lake on a Wednesday at 10 a.m.? Like, that's not happening if I'm using drugs. It's just not happening ever. So picking up a little hobby, remote control sailboat racing, and I'm doing it with my dad actually, so improving a relationship in my life, which is way better than bringing the relationship further apart, which is what I did for most of my life, is hurt relationships and just destroyed relationships in my life. I mean, it was that's just what I did because I was high on drugs and drinking. You know, I wasn't the biggest drinker, but when I drank, I fucking drank, and I drank a lot, and I would get my ass blacked out, and you know, it's just gross, nasty, like disgusting. So let's see, a Suboxone tip. I haven't really thought about what I was gonna say. I'm just kind of winging this video because I'm waiting for my dad to show up because he's got the boats. But let's see, what's a good tip for quitting Suboxone? I guess the main there's no main. One of the things that has helped me quitting Suboxone has been, and I didn't really know it, but it was tapering. So, you know, when you go to a doctor and you're going to get on Suboxone, or if you're getting it off the street, wherever you're getting your subs from, you should be getting it from a doctor. If you're on Suboxone, go to a damn doctor and get it. Like, it should be prescribed by a doctor, so you know what you're getting for sure. You're not getting, there's just no question you're getting this amount, you know, this amount of milligrams for, you know, your next 30 days or whatever. It's important to know, and you should be limited to not have the ability to kick up your dose without, you know, sacrificing missing a dose. You know, like, you cannot put that pressure on yourself where if you take double the dose, you're not going to have that dose for down the road, you know. But doctors just fucking overprescribe it, and it's people can double, triple dose, and it has no ramification, no negative consequence. So anyway, a tip: taper your doses, obviously as low as you can go. I was just going, like, doctors prescribe you the max dose. Why, I have no fucking idea, other than it's better for their pockets. I can't imagine why a doctor would be putting a person on 32 milligrams of Suboxone a day. Like, that happens, and it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It's way too much. You don't even need, you need 1/32nd of that dose. Like, you need 1 milligram of Suboxone. Like, you could even less. So anyway, taper your dose. You know, if you're at 16 milligrams, go to 8. If it makes you super uncomfortable to go to 8, what's in between 16 and 8? 12? Go to 12. And hang there for a month. Hang there for 2 months. Let your body get adapted to it. So when you drop your dose again, your body doesn't go into complete shocks, you know. I always tried to half my dose when I was tapering. When I was just, you know, lowering my dose. Why? Just because I didn't want to go to the doctor so much, because I got prescribed, what was it when I started? I think 8 milligrams a day. Or was it 16? It was 8 milligrams a day. It was an 8 cut in half, AM, PM. So, you know, lost my train of thought. Just taper your dose, cut it in half, you know, just cut it in half every 2 months, and it will help a lot. And if you can get it all the way down to under 1 milligram, where you taper down to under 1 milligram and you hold there for months, 2 months, 3 months, when it comes time to get off, it's not going to be as bad as if you're jumping off at like 2 milligrams or 4 milligrams or even 8 milligrams people jump off at. I'm sure people just stop at 16 because they have no choice. They have to. They're broke and down and out. Yeah, so I guess my little tip is to taper, because there's no reason to stay at a high dose other than you want to get high, or you're trying to get high. If you want to go get high, just go get high. Like, go get some heroin. What are you doing taking Suboxone to try to get high and forget your problems? Like, what are you doing, you fucking noob? Like, go get your crack and go get your heroin, go drink your alcohol. You know, if you're trying to get high. Like, I don't understand why people are trying to get high on Suboxone, or they buy Suboxone on the streets. Like, it gets them high. Like, I just don't understand that. I mean, it does give you a mental, whatever I don't know what you want to call it, a change of mood and mind, you know? It definitely does, 100%. But, like, the effects of it are just, like, it's not appealing to me at all. Like, the high of Suboxone, like, when I used to take Subutex, I would get, like, anyway, the route of administration for fucking Subutex was gross. And, gives me the willy jillies. Anyway, yeah, don't get high with Suboxone. Like, if you're gonna get high, go get high. I don't want you to get high. Like, don't go get high. Like, that's the last thing you should be wanting to do. But I know it's reality for many people, myself included. Like, I want to go get high. There's times now, even when I'm sober, and I want to go get high. So, does it happen often? No, not at all. But it does, you know, it crosses my mind sometimes. Like, oh man, it'd be nice to go, you know, do a banger of fucking coke. You know, it's like, no. It's a thought, you know. It'd be like, oh, that'd be cool. It'd be nice because I have nothing to do. I have money. I'm like done for the day, and you know, I'm bored. Whatever. Bored. Idle hands, not doing shit. Lately, I've been so damn busy that I don't have time to even think about getting high. So I rarely think about it now, or the past, 6 months or so. But it definitely happens every once in a while. It comes in my mind.